Good evening as well as good morning unto all my fellow Israelite brothers and sisters out there in Christ. It's your host, One and Nine, basically coming back at you all live again in spirit and truth with another video. Particular video clip here. Do note, to feel free, you more than welcome, you all of Israel, to subscribe to the channel, and do share this with other fellow Israelite brothers and as well as sisters that are open-minded as you all already are in Christ. And with all that being said, Israel, shalom.
The ride-sharing service Uber uses customer data in a lot of different ways to help facilitate payments, to monitor fraudulent activity, and to keep tabs on your late-night hookups. Believe it or not, Uber once crunched the numbers to determine where and when its users were having one-night stands. So how did they do it? Well, in a blog on the company's website, Uber said it tracked the usage of service on weekend nights. The blog said a roger is anyone who took a ride between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. on a Friday or Saturday night, and then took a second ride from within 1/10 of a mile of the previous night's drop-off point 4 to 6 hours later. And if you're wondering what a roger is, well, it's shorthand for a user who takes what Uber has coined the ride of glory. It's a concept Redacted Tonight's John F. O'Donnell found a little problematic.
Call them rides of glory? Uber, there is nothing glorious about having drunken, subpar sex with a virtual stranger who turns out to look like a modern-day Axl Rose the next morning. Your passengers, or rogers, we don't need you spying on us. We're Americans. We've got the NSA for that.
He makes a very good point there. Now, just to be clear, this blog was actually published back in March of 2012, but it's only now that we're finding out all the details. Now, surprisingly, that post is no longer on Uber's website, likely because it doesn't fall in line with their latest commitment to only look at your data for legitimate business purposes. Not to mention that it poses a very serious question about user privacy. So the next time you consider taking a late-night ride home, perhaps you should ditch the ride of glory and just stick to the good old-fashioned walk of shame. Reporting in Washington, Amira David, RT.